Howdy, we're going through the Macross 30. We're going to show all the mechs you can get in the game. Uh, Macross is also Robotech in the West, so if you're familiar with that. But basically, I'm just going through all the different types of mechs you can get. Starting with the signature one, this is the one that's unique to the game itself. This is the Macross 30 game for the PS3. Pretty cool looking mech in my opinion. I think it's the kind of the frontier motif, the Macross frontier. But yeah, color scheme's cool too. And we're just going through all these. I'm kind of transforming some of them just so you can kind of see. But those who are familiar with the the VFs and their call sign numbers, you'll know. And you can kind of see. I'm going through it quick so you can see their stats quick. You can see, they're different. I can see that I have different pilots going on in there. And at the very end, I'll go through all the different pilots and songstress you can get. And there's so many different mechs, and all these mechs can get leveled up. So as you play, it's a Japanese RPG. You level these things up. So you can get your favorite one, and then just start, going into different sorties or battles, and level it up to your heart's content. And then there's the fast packs, there's booster packs, there's I think armament packs. Some have more than others. You can unlock them as you go. A couple of them you have to do a race to get, which is a little tricky, but these Entrati ones become available after you beat the game. So I'm on New Game Plus, just started it to kind of be like, here, this is what you get throughout the whole game, and then the New Game Plus mechs as well. I like how this one transforms, it just flips. It's just fun. They really do a good job in this game. It feels very fun. Each of these mechs are similar, but they have unique weapons. They all transform the same. You get the 3 modes in all of them, except for the Zentradi. They're just, you can pull the gun out, I think, but you can switch between 3 different weapons on all of these. Typically there's 2 missile types of some sort, and then you can use your head cannon, your head laser, I guess. And then ammo you have to pick up and supply throughout the game. Otherwise, there's just so many cool mech in Macross, and these ones are fun with like the hat for the head. I know they're in Macross Plus, which the OVA in English stars Bryan Cranston as Isamu, which I thought was amazing. And I'm like, what? It's very enjoyable if you can find a copy. I found it on the Internet Archive actually, and just enjoyed watching it there. This is actually one of my favorite jets in the game. One, it just looks clean. Kind of looks a little bit, has like a little bit of the Jetfire color scheme from Transformers, perhaps. That's, the YF-19 kind of model, a little bit. I think it's the next one, Y19F. But I just thought it looked sweet. So that's why you're getting a little bit more. You get to look at it more too. Yeah, just very impressed. This game has been a ton of fun. A little bit hard point of entry as it is all in Japanese, but there is an online guide that kind of takes you through a lot of it if you want to spend the time to learn. And then once you learn kind of the menu structure, you can navigate through it. Oh yeah, so transforming, all you do is open and close like the missile doors on these Zentradi things. Some of them have guns that rotate out, like this guy's gun's going to rotate. But yeah, these are playable as your mech in the game after you beat it. Again, this is on New Game Plus. So again, very unique for them to add that in there for you to be able to play these, in my opinion. Yeah, even this guy, I'm just going to call him the Grunt, but Zentradi Grunt. And then, we're getting into the Robotech mechs that I know most. I did watch the Do You Remember Love, the one that was English dubbed by the fan, which is amazing. So I'm kind of, I'm familiar enough, but my point of entry was Robotech, and I did watch Macross Plus, so that's pretty much all I know about all this. So I'm sure I missed a lot of the finer nuances, because the whole game you're like trying to find all the different songstresses to, you know, get the music back. You know, music saves us all. And this is, oh yeah, the 1J. Such an iconic and amazing fighter. Again, another clean one. That's like why I like the YF 19F. Yeah, and so each of these has, if it's not like the Skull Squadron or the Ikaru, aka Rick Hunter's jet, it'll have like 4 or 5 different color schemes, so you can kind of cycle through those as well. And you can equip and unequip the fast packs or the booster packs or whatever they're all called. So you can choose to have those on or not. They definitely boost your power, especially once you level those guys up, because then anybody that has those fast packs gets that extra bonus. Eventually they'll get purged in game. Yeah, but I mean, look at all these, look at all the jets that, mechs, sorry. Look at all these mechs that you can unlock. And then yeah, you like this guy, who I think this is from Zero, has that booster thing on the back, or you can take it off and just get the nice clean. These are pretty slick designs too, in my opinion. Very, you know, I think they're the precursor to the ones I'm more familiar with. But yeah, anyways, it's cool. And just be able to transform at a push of a button. I don't know if you guys have ever played with the toys or tried to transform some of these things. That they're intricate, and so like I can just push a button, boom, next mode. Oh, nice. Gearhawk's kind of a funny mode, especially in some of these planes that have the longer wings like that, but definitely does the job, and it plays really well. It's fun to play as. You can hover, you can kind of skim the surface of the planet in that mode. Yeah, really enjoyable. All right, so I'm just busting through all the pilots you can get. So you can slow it down or pause it to kind of see, and these are all the songstresses or singers in the game, and their stats, and you can level them up as well. The more you take them out, the more they get leveled up as well. And then finally, here's just some gameplay. I love how this launches, and the game is just fun. The controls, if you do control option C, is the one I highly recommend. It's the most common you'd be familiar with from any, you know, dual stick shooter kind of thing. And then the D-pad is what you transform with. But it's got the, you know, the Macross, ROBOTECH, missile barrage. See how cool that looks? You're like just hovering over the water there. I'll go a little higher. I would say the ceiling in this game, like, you can't fly super high. It's definitely within its own parameters, but this is a PS3 game, so I don't know what they had, but this is as open world as a Macross game that I've ever seen. There was some PSP games as well, but this is on the PS3. It is not region locked, so I'm playing this on a North American PlayStation. Oh, there she is. SDF1. Or the Macross. Oh, it looks so cool. We got like moons with the rings on in the background. And it can almost make that iconic pose with the VF1J. I mean, you have to pretend. I think I'm on the wrong side, but you know, you get the idea. Launching straight from the SDF1. Man, that's just, I don't know. To me, that looks super cool. I'm very impressed. Sound effects are spot on. When you missile lock, it almost sounds like a phone is ringing. I don't know. I was playing this, my kid came by and she's like, that kind of sounds like a phone ringing. I guess it does. Anyhow, I'm just playing around with this. I really enjoy the game. Hope you guys get something out of this. If you get a chance, it's Macross 30 on the PS3. I'm sure they're working on emulation, but I've not had a whole lot of luck with PS3 emulation yet. So hopefully that'll come up soon, and then more people will get a chance to play this. And then if we're lucky, someone will actually put an English at least code in there to have the text that's in the game would be in English. That'd be helpful. But again, if you find the guide, it's really easy. I'll put a link in the description so you can get there, because it's very helpful, and I truly commend the people that put it together, because it allowed me to play this game. And this is, okay, to be fair, I'm just taking this off my cell phone, off the TV. So if the, it doesn't look as clear or whatever, that's not like the PS3. That's just my cell phone on the TV, by the way. So it's all I know how to, it's the only way I could do it. I don't have a capture card or anything. So I'm just trying to show you like just how beautiful the game looks, how well it plays, all the different like options you have for mech to play with. And then obviously you can level up so you can get to be like almost invincible, which pretty much is where I'm at in New Game Plus. I'm just staying on normal and I'm wrecking them. So they have a hard and ultimate difficulty you can try out, so I might give that a shot too. But if you like this, let me know. I'll put a few more videos up of it. I really enjoyed it. I've been playing it for the past month and just really like kind of reinvigorated my love of Macross and ROBOTECH. So yeah, it's just been a good time. So thanks for stopping. Have a great day.